Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't hear for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books. As they cook my game plan, then my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the Knicks, we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We trace the logo when there's space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. The city decks is on the court, looking pretty legit. I say true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's going on? Knicks Real Talk, Game Day, Divine Shot, playoff atmosphere. We in the building, about to get it popping. Salute to everybody out there, man. Salute to the chat. Everybody, Knicks in Cleveland, first game of the playoffs, man. We about to get into it. It's going to be fun. The energy is flowing. The juices is flowing. Everybody hype. I know the orange and blue fan base is hype. Let's just get it popping. Shot Powers, what's good?
Divine. Salute to you, Divine.
Ooh.
Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yo, let's get it. NBA playoffs of the month up in the New York Knicks are up in Cleveland tonight, 6 o'clock, to go in there and start this playoff first round matchup between them and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It should be fun. It should be amped, a lot of hoopla and all that good stuff, man. I'm just so excited about it. But first and foremost, Chris, what's good? Sister, open up the chat, the panel. You know, you're welcome to get up in the building. Salute to my man, Big Taz, Will, everybody, Frank Mato down in the South, Almighty Finesse, everybody being it, but it's the Knicks fan base should be lit right now. We in the playoffs. Let's go get it. I'm super amped about it, man. We've been waiting for this. We missed it last year. We here this year. What a good season we had to get to where we at right now, and the work is not done. So let's go out here tonight, see if we can perform and go out here and get it popping, man. I'm so excited. Shop out. I'm like a baby in a candy store, or a young man just got a first Xbox, whatever. I'm super excited about this thing, man. So let's get into it, man. It's fun tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we can say, man. You know, the well-played year that the Knicks have got us to the 5th seed, going up against Cleveland in the 4th seed. You know, I couldn't wait till the day he got here. Last time we was on was Wednesday. It seemed like it was a month ago. So we here now. Let's get it. Now. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Yeah, man. First round, man. I'm excited, man. What like I say, what a phenomenal year for to do what we did, man. A lot of more peaks and valleys, but we had a good moments in the season. A couple of valleys here and there. But at the end of the day, the Knicks stayed in that 5th spot, man. They fought all year, despite injuries and everything. They stayed in that 5th spot. And I'm happy about that, man. Yeah, real. I got you. I got it. Hey, Chris, I'm super excited about these boys, man. You know, all the naysayers doubted the Knicks this early in the beginning of the year, man. You know, they was like, nah, this team, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, y'all kidding me. Knicks 45 wins, book it, guaranteed. Knicks will win 45 at the beginning of the season. Once I heard they got Jalen Brunson, I'm like, it's over. Knicks will be in a 45-win team easy. They haven't let us down, man. And I think we could have won more than that with the free throw shooting, like we always say, the injuries to some of our good guys, man, our main players, and we still managed to fight and scrap and stay in contention, stay in that 5th spot. That's gritty. That's gritty right there, man. That's going hard every day, all day. Going up against the best competition in the East and Western Conference and handling them too. We beat everybody in the association this year, other than the Bucks and maybe somebody I can't figure that out how many times they played, whoever they didn't beat. But I know that one thing, we beat everybody in the association. The Knicks ready to go, man. So it's gonna be a tough game, man. Cleveland looking to do the same thing we doing. Okay. I'm with you. I do. It had to be something there, sister. I know you. I know your mind thinks different than that one, so that's all good. But you know, for me, man, Shop Powers, to see these boys go through the adversity all year long. When you thought we was gonna go one way, they happen to get out of and go the other way, stayed in it, man. So that's what got me so crazy right now. It's like, you know, man, we ain't did this since 2020, 21 with the Atlanta Hawks. But to know that now we be back up in this thing, man. We about to go ahead and let the NBA know we ain't no fluke. We in here. We in here, man. We in the playoffs. We in the first round, 5th seed, 47-33, whatever we did, man. I'm good here, Sha. I'm good, bro.
I mean, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm all those good synonyms and pronouns and adjectives and all that other good stuff, man. I am happy that we made it here, and this is a good way to go into the finals. I mean, going into the playoffs. We're playing a team. It's just, you know, you just can't make it up. You know what I mean? The team that we go up against is the player that we were trying to get in the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? And you know, how good of a first round could this be, man? This is going to be exciting. Grind it out. Get busy. You know, all guys got to be firing on all cylinders and stuff. I'm hoping for, you know, a couple of guys to, you know, step their games up, not from what they already are doing, just a little bit more. You know what I mean? And you know, let's get it going.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. Everybody, Chris holding it down, man. Chris dropping mad fire up in there. Charlie King in the building, pieces with my air light. Allah wide, what's good, my man? And everybody else, man, we in here, man. It's game day, man. What can we say? It's trying to get it popping. You know what's so great I love about this Shot Powers? It's the matchups that's going to be involved in this whole thing, this whole series for us. The individual matchups, the coaching against coaching, you know, fan base against fan base. But when that ball gets thrown up in the center of that court today, it's going to be all about them boys on that court, man. Them 15-man roster going up against each other, battling to see who's going to come out victorious. You know, and so it's going to be a lot of schemes going on, a lot of outmaneuvering one another. But I think at the end of the day, man, you know, in basketball, the game of stops and gets. You know what I mean? You stop your team, you get the ball, and you get buckets. So I'm hoping that, you know, we really be on that side of the equation when we just stop and catch that we getting buckets. Let that be the Knicks, but make no mistake, that team down there is hungry. They're going to come in there in their home arena with their fan base behind them. We're going to have to take their punches. You know, we just going to have to take their first punches. They throw a punch, we're going to have to respond to it, man. And I just think that we got to do that tonight, man. You know, they're at home. They got advantage. They got a pretty, 37-10 at home this year, so they're pretty good at home. But we was a good road team as well. So, you know, made the best man win. But I know we're equipped for it, though. I know the Knicks is equipped for this thing today, and I think they've been looking forward to it. You know, when you hear a little bit of the stuff coming out of the news with the practices and the way the guys is talking and the way they feeling about this whole thing, I think them cats is ready, man. Jalen Brunson is bigger than this one series right here. For that guy, he went to the Western Conference Finals last year, and like he said, we ain't done yet. You know, and I just think that's the way it's going down right now. They're not done, man. So let's see if they can go in there tonight and try to win this game, man. Obviously, we know we're not going to sweep these guys. So we as a fan base, I know we can't get too high and can't get too low. Even if we lose the first game tonight, don't mean the Knicks lost the series. You know what I mean? You know, my goal is for the Knicks to split 1-1 there to give us back the home court advantage. If they do that, I'm good. Yeah, Sha?
Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. I'm reading the chats and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, the matchups, man, you know, it's I'm not so concerned per se about matchups. My biggest thing tonight is that we out rebound them and we hit our free throws. Mm-hmm. I believe that's, I don't want to say all that we need, but I believe that's enough for us to win the game. You know what I mean? If we out rebound these guys and we hit our free throws, I just expected everybody to, you know, come in and step their game up today, man. I'm expecting, you know, big games for RJ, big games for Obi Toppin, big games for Mitchell Robinson, big games for iHeart, J-Heart, IQ, you know what I mean, all down the line, you know what I mean, and not to leave out, but to see a big game from Brunson and Randall, you know, is just gonna, you know, prove us to be hopefully a winner tonight, man. Like I said, control this pace with a little bit more pushing tonight. Grab these rebounds tonight, and when you get to the line, hit your free throws.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, before I even talk anything more about the Knicks, Cash Out, my brother, good to see you. I hope everything is well with you, my man. I'm glad to see you back up in here. You know how much we got love for you, man. So whatever you're going through, my brother, I'm glad you are. Hopefully you are right. But I'm glad you ain't here for this big playoff thing, because you know this thing is energy up in here, man. We appreciate you, Cash Out. Real talk, man. You've been supportive from day one. But hope all is well. Let's get it popping, just like the Knicks gonna get it popping, my man. Through Cash Out James, my man. But you know what, man? Everybody, listen. One thing I'm happy about tonight. And I like these matchups. A lot of people get caught up in height and everything with that front line. But let me tell y'all something. Evan Mobley, nice. Julius Randle averaging 26 and something against Evan Mobley. Like I was telling y'all, take that boy to the outside. Julius Randle, get that boy on the perimeter tonight, and you work that young, skinny young man. You make that cat chase you. He gonna have to come out the point line tonight. And if Julius Randle stroke is anything like it was in the regular season, it's game on. It's game on, because you took one of these 7-footers, put him out on the perimeter all night, because that's where he going. Even Obi Toppin be out there. So I like that. To me, man, I think that's real interesting. I want to see how that dynamic for a matchup's going to play out tonight. How Julius Randle and Evan Mobley going to get down, and Julius Randle plays good against him. So that's going to be really intriguing. I mean, you got the Jared Allen and Mitchell Robinson matchup. That's going to be intriguing. Obviously, the backcourt going to be crazy, but let's see how RJ going to handle Okoro's good defense today. He's a good defense player, young man, but he's a good defense player. Obviously, some people wanted him before Obi Toppin. They win the same draft and everything. They wanted that, but you know what? I want to see how that's going to plan out. But that backcourt where it's going to be at tonight, Shy. They're just Garland and Donovan Mitchell and Brunson and Grimes. That's where it's going to be at. That's going to be some good basketball right there. So I'm dying to see it, man. I'm dying to see what Jalen Brunson and the two superstars, not superstars, but stars. Down there, you can call them superstars after the year they had. But I think Brunson and Mitchell are gonna go out and do what they do. They're gonna probably try to double team Brunson to get the ball out of his hand, but that's okay. With the way Grimes is playing, or RJ, and if you double team the Knicks tonight, somebody gonna get you gonna leave Grimes open, or you gonna leave Randle open. So you pick your poison. It's gonna be fun tonight, man. I'm looking forward to all the intangibles and everything in this game for real.
Yeah, of course, man. Just like you said, everyone talk about, oh yeah, they're gonna trap this one, they're gonna trap that one. Trap only works. The trap only works if you can contain the shooter that you get coming out of the trap. And if it's Grimes and it's the way he's been shooting the last 10, 12, 15 games, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to trap somebody. It's gonna be hard to trap if they decide to trap, and RJ is the man that's opening, and he's been in the gym since the last game of the season, and he's been shooting his 3-point percentage. Been shooting his threes, and his percentage tonight jumps from 21% to 35%. That's going to change the whole game. You know what I mean? I'm looking. I want Mitchell to get out there and be dominant tonight. 15 rebounds, 13 points. And those 15 rebounds, at least seven of them are offensive. He's number 2, 3 in the league in offensive rebounding. So I want him to get out there and play some basketball. And everybody else has to trickle down to what they do. Playing playing their average, and make sure that when we get to the line, we hit our free throws. I think we can skate out of this game and beat them just by that. Pushing the pace, grabbing rebounds, and hitting our free throws.
Yeah, real talk, man. I agree with you, man. So for me, overall, it's about execute, man. You got to execute tonight. But I'm confident with these boys, man. I'm telling you, I'm confident in this New York Knicks basketball team, man. These cats is good, man. The coach is good. The team, the players is good. They work hard. They go hard. Like I said, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no one. Let's do it. The Knicks like, no, let's get it on. That's what it ought to be right now. Put up a shut up. Let's get it on. Let's go ahead in Cleveland and let's make the best team win and put these guys on the floor and let's see what they're gonna do. I know Jared Allen's a handful down there, but Mitchell Robinson been playing against Jared Allen since he came in the league when he was with the Nets, so they got that familiarity with each other. You know, they're gonna go in there and try to do with each other, but their numbers ain't for. He might score more than Mitch, but his rebounding numbers is the same as Mitch's. So, you know, and obviously to me, that could be because he, you know, he get the ball more, or they rely on him more offensively than defensively sometimes too. But I think either way we good. I think we good. Let's get it. Listen, we're gonna go do the itinerary. We're gonna get back in. And Chris, I open up the panel if you want to get in. But check out the new itinerary, man. The fire, man. Talk about the starter lineups, the injury reports. You know, tail of the tape. So you just get into it, man. Don't go nowhere. Knicks will talk game day. Divine shot. Knicks in Cleveland. First round playoffs. Let's do it, man. We'll be right back. Yeah. Salute everybody. We back, man. Game day. Divine shot. We in the building. Knicks in Cleveland. Let's get it popping. Y'all just see the itinerary, man. Tell of the tape, the injury reports, starting lineups. Obviously, you know, Julius Randle was doubtful, but from what I'm hearing, he should be playing. They had Okoro doubtful. He probably played. Dalen Windler, he's out for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, for the starting line was pretty much the same way that they always been for both teams. And then, like I said, the tail of the tape was interesting to me because other than assists, we pretty much beating them in every category. We out rebounding them pretty good, which is amazing. With them two big guys, you would thought they would be better rebounders, but now them two about the only ones that really get the rebounds. So we out rebounding them. We shoot the three ball about a percentage better than them. Their assists is better than ours, obviously, but everything else, field goal percentage is better than theirs. So and we scored 108 a game against them. They scored 103 for the season. So we outscored them as well. And our defense is right there. So I think if the New York Knicks come out tonight and play some solid defense and make Donovan Mitchell them earn everything they get, that might be a pretty good game for us to go out there and take tonight, man. I know these cats coming to play tonight. I know that much. It's just like we got to see how Cleveland come out and play. You know what I mean? We can give all we can, but if Cleveland giving all they can, it's going to be an interesting game. But I'm not looking for it to be a high scoring affair. I think them days is over. But I do think we should be able to hit our average. But I don't think it's going to be no high scoring affair because I think this is playoff basketball now. I mean, other than like Philly today, 121-101 against the Nets. You know, I think it's going to be pretty a grind out type of game, like a 90s game for this particular series anyway, Shaw Powers.
Yeah, I see, you know, both these teams are ranked in the top 10 in defense, you know what I mean? And you know, we our pace is a little better than the Cavs. They're one of the slowest, if not the slowest team in pace in the league. So we just got to push the pace, push that pace. You know what I mean? Run these boys a little bit, have them backtracking and on their heels instead of on their toes, so they can come at us with the you know, those high screen double teams and stuff like that. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not upset, and I'm ready to see what the Knicks are going to come out to, and see how Tom Thibodeau reorganizes his schemes to come out here to win the game tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. It's gonna be fun, man. This thing gonna be electric, and I know it's one of the days, man. It's beautiful outside and everybody all over, but you know what? We in the building, Knicks in the building. Don't get no better than that, man. Salute my man Hector. Was good, Hector. Cash out, my man. You already know Chris, Big Taz, David, Steve, with everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Thanks for your talk game day, man. Let's go Knicks. Let's get it popping. Man, this orange and blue running all through my veins right now. It's just how it's going down right now, man. I'm super amped about this, man. I'm really looking forward to this battle, man. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Don't let the Knicks come out of this series and knowing that Milwaukee gonna, Miami gonna get Milwaukee a tough series. Miami might not be the team they used to be, but they're gonna give the Milwaukee Bucks a tough run for their money. And what that does for us is, better we can clinch this thing and get over with, hopefully, and let them go 6-7 games, whatever. Put the wear and tear on Giannis and them, so when they get to us, hey, you don't play Miami, now you got to play us. 2 physical teams, just like y'all who about it. So I think we just got to go ahead and see what to do, man. We can go out here and win this game, man. To split one of these things in Cleveland, that'd be amazing. I mean, the goal is to split in Cleveland. But if we can win that first game and then put the pressure on them to win that second one, and we're gonna see with that pressure bust pipes. We're gonna see what they're made of. We're gonna see what they made of, and then can they handle the pressure? Because if we win that first game, we're gonna be looking good going back to MSG on Friday. Shot power. So I'm hoping these cats go out there and just produce, man, have fun, and go out there and let everybody know that this regular season wasn't no fluke. You're mic'd up, brother.
There's no question, Devon. I'm so amped right now. It's not much to really say. You know what I mean? I'm ready for the game to start right now. You know what I mean? I'm as a fan, I'm guessing that Tom Thibodeau has worked some new schemes out on this team. I'm pretty sure he has run some different sets for this team to stagger and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that he had all his guys out there shooting the basketball from 3-pointers, because I believe that he knows that they're going to get double team, i.e. Brunson, i.e. Julius Randle. And the kickouts from those passes are going to be where we make our bread and butter. And in recent games, we have jumped from being like 20.9 assists, 21 assists a game, and we're closer to about 25 assists a game. You know what I mean? So, the more we get out there and do what we got to do, I think we're going to start hitting some shots. I think all these guys are big-time players from when they were in college, and I think they're going to propel this team in this playoffs how RJ said it, surprise the world or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let's bring that into fruition. Let's see if we can dominate where we need to dominate. Push the pace when we need to push the pace, and get some good defensive stops definitely when we need some.
Yeah, absolutely. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody. Francisco, Jermaine, what's good, Jermaine, my man? Agent, Super Argo, salute, Big Taz, Hector, everybody, man. Salute to the guys, man. Listen, we going there, shock the world, like you said, Francis. I think we're going ahead and put some work in, man. We got to see what's going to be the outcome, but I think we're going to go out there and give it all we got. We've been doing it all year, more so than less. So I don't think it changed. I don't think it changed one iota, one bit right now. I think we go in there and play New York Knicks basketball and made the best team win. And I think we ready for this. Like I said, I think we built for this, man. I think everything happened for me. I'm happy about, ladies and gentlemen, the way the season ended. Even though Julius Randle got injured, but a lot of these players got the rest because we clinched that 5th seed with game to go in the season. So no matter what happened, we wasn't being under pressure to lose the 5th spot with 3 games left because we clinched. So that gave guys extra time to get rest, like Brunson and all these guys got extra rest, man, and that means a lot when you go into a second. Call it the second part of the season, which is the playoffs. So you need all that, the energy that you need, man. You saved a lot by not had to play a rough and rugged last couple of games of the season because you clinched, like I said. So that was a big plus for the Knicks for me, man. Is that they clinched that 5th spot and got the rest of their guys, gave Julius Randle a little bit more time to heal his wounds and that injury, man. And let's go, man. We're gonna do what we do. And we're gonna go in there and make it happen, man. So let's go in there and have a good game tonight, and hopefully that Julius Randle can shake off the rust a little bit. He might not get a prolific game, but it's just enough. Like I say, 26 and something against Mobley. So, he that ain't no concern to him. Julius Randle kind of eats Mobley alive every time he play him. So it's a good thing for us that we can kind of rely on him to go out there and do what it do. So, RJ, I'm quite sure he had a whole week of this fine-tune this game, almost a week and a half off. Quentin Grimes probably was working on that 3-point shot, quickly them working on everything. And they're looking at a lot of film. Tom Thibodeau got them looking at, they strengths and weaknesses against these guys, what they do good against Cleveland, what they don't do good against them. Obviously, with that front line, they got it's a good defense front line down the backcourt suspect. So we're gonna see how it go. Eddie, what's good, Eddie, man? Good to see you. Eddie Alvarez was popping. Good to see you, my man. Real talk. But you know, we just gotta go in there and play ball, man. Just do what we've been doing. Play balls. Playoff atmosphere. We could play both ways. We could play half court. We could play in transition too. So we go both ways. It's not like the Knicks only a one dimensional team. They got a second unit that can run up and down the floor with anybody. And if you know if Jalen Brunson pushing the ball, I mean they can get some fast break points that way. But I think we just got to go in there and execute. That's all. Execute, rebound the ball, play defense, hit the free throws. You know, guard them cats, and don't our guards do not. Our guards need to stay in front of them dudes. You know, that's going to be a big thing for me tonight. Keep Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland from penetrating tonight. If you can keep them cats on the perimeter and force them to shoot from out there, you will take that, man. Because once they break down you down in the lane, then that's obviously leaving other shots for other people, whether it's a kick out or a lob or whatever. So I think we really gotta stay in front of them tonight, man. Like Darius Garland, they ain't gonna be able to stop them every time, but I think we got to try our best to don't put too much pressure on Mitchell Robinson, because we don't know how Randall is going to be feeling right now for his cover and everything with his injury. So I don't know until he plays Shop Howard, but that's the main thing for me, is just play defense tonight. Never worry about the offense. That'll take care of itself. It should be fun tonight.
I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting to see, you know, the second unit. I'm waiting to see what IQ, iHard, J Hard, Obi Toppin is going to come to, is going to come on the floor and do what they're going to do. I want to see how effective Julius Randle, if he plays tonight. I think he is a game time decision. That if he plays tonight, to see how he plays tonight. I don't want Julius, if he's not 85%, to go out there and try to play like he's 95%. Now, I mean, get out there, you know, try to shake off some of the rust, try to hit a couple of shots, make a couple of moves to the basket with your pull throughs and stuff like that. See if you can get to the line, and let Obi get some minutes tonight as well. You know what I mean? You know, I think you know, the Knicks are ready for it. I think Mitchell Robinson is going to play out of his mind tonight. Me as a Knicks fan and a homer for Mitchell Robinson, he hasn't played in the playoffs. He hasn't been in the playoffs. He missed the playoffs because he was hurt. Last year we missed the playoffs because we wasn't in the playoffs, and I think this year that he wants to come out. And I think you know, knowing that this team is not a great offensive minded, I mean a great rebounding team, I think Mitchell Robinson is going to want to go out there and really try to beast mode on these guys. Also, I think iHard is going to be that strappy dude. Beginning of the year, I was like, iHard, he's ticky-tack fouls, not knowing where he's going to be. He's in the wrong spot. He is a New York Knick, man. He has come a long way from being that guy that catches all those cheap fouls. He is aggressive. He knows what he has to do. Do not contest him on to try to dunk on him, because he will try to block your shot, and he will do what's the quote, the East Coast Nurkic, not Nurkic, East Coast oh my God, what's the guy on the Nuggets name?
Jokic.
He's the East Coast Nurkic. So let's get it in, man. His passing has been phenomenal in that second unit, off the pick and pop, or off the screener or roll, or the backdoor cuts. It's been awesome with the way he passes the basketball, and that push shot is getting back to a higher average now. Beginning of the year, he was smoking with that little push shot that he does right in the lane. Towards the middle of the year, it fell off a little bit. But the last couple of games, he been knocking that shot down, and the guys are looking for each other. iHard looks for him. J Hard looks for him. Grimes looks for him. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game tonight, and a very, very interesting series.
Real talk. Salute to the chat. We got the other shot in the building. Smooth shot forward. Smooth shot forward. What's popping? What's good, my man? Thank you for coming in. Salute to the chat, everybody. LD Alvarez, the whole agent, Super Argo, Francisco. Make sure y'all run them up with the thumbs up, because you know we in here about to get it lit for this pregame, man. You know how we do it up here. All I want to see tonight is that bench mob, like Eddie said. I think if Randall play, and you got J Hart, Quickly, Obi, iHeart, and whoever, if we go 10, 9, whatever, and that's why RJ comes back in with the second unit. So Cleveland gonna have a problem up in this piece tonight, man. I'm telling
Those jokers.
you, doing it, man. Yeah, they gonna have a problem up in there, man. With the New York bench, man, because I think Duke's been playing some good basketball all year. Like you say, the way I Hart playing and J Hart acquisition coming over here, blending in with this team with that grittiness and all that. You know what I mean? It just all blended, man. Like all the ingredients just came together. Shot Howard and whatever it did, it created a good taste because they left a good taste in our mouth all year long. You know, the Knicks have been disappointed us all year. You know, other than we went on a 9-game winning streak, lose some, go on an 8-game winning streak. They ain't disappointed me one bit. You know what I mean? Other than the game we just gave away because we just was trying to find our way early in the season by not rebounding or missing free throws. But other than that, for the talent, you can't question the Knicks' talent. They got 45 wins. They got 47 wins, am I not mistaken? 45 and whatever. So you can't question their skill set, man. And I'm ready for them to go tonight, man. It's gonna be a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell got a lot to prove. They're gonna come in there and try to whoop our butts tonight. We done beat them 3 games to 1 this year. They want revenge. You know how we said they want the big payback. They want that. Got to get back. But you know what? I hope it ain't happening tonight, though. I think our boys gonna come out there and let the world know this New York Knicks basketball team is for real. That's why I want to win tonight. To let the people know this basketball team is good. They just a good basketball team. That's it. And after that, let every other chip fall where they may. I want them boys to come out there tonight and make a statement tonight. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not saying it will happen, but I want the Knicks to make a statement tonight, man. I just want them cats to come out there and let people know that we the real deal. Jalen Brunson is the real deal. He need to get on that run he was on last year. Straight to the Western Conference Finals. Get on that run. Jalen Brunson need to get in his bag and help carry this franchise to where they got to go, just like he did last year. He coming to play. Randall coming to play. He got a bad taste of his mouth for 2020-21. RJ got a bad taste of his mouth for 2020-21. Quickly Grimes got a bad taste of his mouth for 2020-21. So these cats gonna come out here looking to prove something, man. And Josh Hart never been there. This is his first time there. These cats come out there to say, you know what? We here now, so let's do it, man. I think it's gonna be fun tonight. I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking for that Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell matchup. Not matchup for playing each other, but being the 2 most prolific guys on their teams. I'm really looking to see how it's gonna pop off. I want to see Quentin Grimes' defense up against. I guess they're gonna put him on Donovan Mitchell. So I really want to see how he hopefully he can contain Donovan Mitchell tonight, and slow him down a little bit. Because they're gonna come out there popular. Cleveland gonna be lit tonight, man. So make no mistake about it. They 6-man. They fans gonna be all up in there tonight. But we do have to quiet them guys tonight, man. By going in there and keeping it popping. And if they could do that, I think we're gonna be okay for sure.
Yeah, no question, man. I can't even say nothing, Divine. I'm so amped. I gotta keep going on the dark out screen so I can smile. My cheeks are hurting. I'm ready because I really feel that this Knicks team is gonna get out there tonight. And I may be wrong, but I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm predicting that the Knicks win the game on Tuesday, come back to New York and win in New York on Friday. I think they play Friday. I think they lose the next game in New York. Then I think they lose the next game in Cleveland and come back home and win 6 games here in New York at the Mecca. And I don't know how good my dreams are, but let's see if we can bring it to fruition, man. I think this is going to be a long series, but I think we can scoop this game up in six games, man. And and tonight is the night to see what takes place. Like I said, control that pace, grab these rebounds, hit our free throws when we get to the line. With those things alone, I believe that we can win the game. We have great defense, and I think we can contain people, and their starting lineup. And we have an awesome second unit. And I think those guys are really going to come out here tonight and really want to, bolster the New York Knicks. And because everybody got, or if you go to ESPN, if you listen to how them guys is talking over there, they think the Knicks are going to lose tonight. And I'm glad that glad that they think that way, because I like to prove them wrong tonight. I think we're going to go in there and beat the crap out of them.
Yeah. Real talk, man. They don't watch it like we watch it. So to the chat, man. Danny, what's good, my man? Danny, everybody, Francisco, G Money, Shout Smooth 4, everybody in the building, man. Salute everybody in the chat, Francisco, everybody, man. Peace of the God, Allah Wild. I can't say nothing else but this here. We going up here and let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. You know, let's put the gloves on. Let's get up in here tonight. And let's, you know, and I'm going a little bit different than you, man. My man Jigga Man Porto.
Jigga.
The Brew Crew, I thought you knew. They in the building, man. Salute to my man Jigga Man. What's good, my man? Appreciate my man. Let us come on the show, show us some love. You know the door is always open, Jigga Man. Anytime you want to pop in, throw a thumbs up. I'll throw the link in, man. Get on in, my brother. It's all love. You know how we do. But tonight was for me. I'm going a little different than you, Shy Powers. I'm going Knicks win tonight, lose Tuesday, go to the Garden, win both of them 3-1, come back to Cleveland, lose game 5, and close them out in game 6.
All right, about the same. All right, about the same. I can live with that too. Because I think we win. I think we lose one at home to them because you know how we get a little suspect at home sometimes. We get a little suspect at home, but I think we come back and we win at home. I think we win the series at home in 6. So tonight is a very, very big game, man. You know what I mean? Very, very big game. You know what I mean? I would love for it to be the split. I would love for us to split this game and come and win the 2 games in New York, go back to Cleveland and lose that game and come back to New York and win. But I think we can beat them, and we are a very, very good away team.
Absolutely.
And I think we could squeak. I think this game. I mean, this is just all Knick fandom. This is coming from the heart. I think tonight we get out there and we really beat these guys. I think we beat these guys by at least a double-digit lead. And then the next game in Cleveland is a close game, and we squeak it out by 2 or 3 points. You know what I mean? And then we come back to New York and we squeak another win out by 4 or 5 points. And then the pressure gets on us, and they hit a big game winner. And at home in the Garden, Mitchell goes off or something like that. Then they go back to the Garden thinking they get momentum and just win the game by 1 point. Then we come back and destroy them in the Garden. You know what I mean? But I'm with that one and long. Knicks fans, as a matter of fact, you know what I mean? I'm amped and I want them to win tonight. But it's also another game on Tuesday. You know what I mean? And Mitch, and if Julius Randle is not playing tonight or not up to par, we have a couple of games for him to rest some more so he can be ready for Tuesday night. You know what I mean? The big thing about these games that we're playing in Cleveland is that we win one of these games. You know what I mean? And we are a great team on the road. You know what I mean? We have beat this team on the road already. I believe we could go back in their house and beat them again.
Yeah, real talk, man. That's facts right there. And the Knicks been a resilient team all year, ladies and gentlemen. They've been resilient. When I mean resilient, they done went through a lot of peaks and valleys, like we always say. They had their backs against the wall. And I'm gonna tell you what really sealed my deal when I knew this team was going. I already kind of knew it from the beginning, but when we went on that West Coast road trip and Jalen Brunson went down, and we salvaged that road trip, that's when I said these cats is solid. They solid, Sean Powers. That was huge for us because I think we would have came up that road trip with 1-3 or something like that. I don't know how we would have recovered in a sense, but them to show the grittiness that they did to get that 4-game West Coast trip to 500, 2-2. That was real impressive. Going towards the end of the season, I think that's what catapulted them to saying, you know what, we good just by salvaging that. That could have went either way. That could have went Miami or the Nets jumping up in front of us. But they said, no, we stand in the 5th spot, and we're going to fight to stay here. And they did it, man. So salute to them. Listen, I'm going to bring G-Money in the building with us, man. Let G-Money get in here, get his thoughts up in here. Salute to the chat, everybody. Like I said, man, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And salute to Jigga Man for coming in, man, and real talk, man. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at my boy, him and Hector, and I'm feeling them down at the Brew Crew, man. They doing their thing down there all over the place. Yankee everywhere. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, my man. Salute. G-Money, what's popping, my brother?
Sure, what's cracking, slacking, cool cats? Happy playoff day. What's going on?
Man,
yes, sir.
Man, this is live and ready, man. We counting down. You know how I go.
Let's go, man.
What are you thinking, man? What your gut and your heart and what your mind telling you about the game today, man? Talk to me.
I got New York winning in 6. I got Knicks in 6 in the series. I'm gonna say this. I think we split in Cleveland regardless.
Mhm.
If Randall plays today, I think we win today. Either if not, I think we lose today, but we win game 2. I think we'll get a split regardless in Cleveland though.
Mhm.
Here's how I think the series goes, right? Because it's hard to predict the first 2 games though. It's hard. Something tells me Randall plays today and we win today. Something tells me Rams could go out there and play today. We win. We win game 1, lose game 2. Game 3, I think we'll win game 4 at home, but something tells me we might lose game 3 at home. We win game 5 in Cleveland in overtime, and we win game 6 at home to overcome our playoff demons and advance to the second round for the first time since 2013. New York and
I'm with
6.
that. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Man, I'm with it. No matter how we get it done, like Jigga Man said, long we get it done. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty much on that same thing, man. Listen, man, real talk. Let me bring in one of the hosts of the Brew Crew, my man, the one and only Jigga Porto in the building. Jigga Man, what's going on?
What
bro?
up? What up? What
What's
up? What
going
up,
on?
fellas? Yo, what
What's-
up, G Money, Divine Shot? Appreciate
Yo,
y'all. You know I had to
already.
come through real quick.
Yes, sir,
All right.
man.
So let me ask y'all, because I saw the reports. All reports are saying Juice playing tonight. Are we confident in that feeling?
I think so.
I think he's gonna play. He'll play.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. You know, if we get him
What-
in
what
there,
kind
like
of-
y'all like to say, he comes back gritty, ready to go. Look,
Mhm.
I said it in the chat, man. I don't care if it's 5 games, 6 games, 7 games. As long as the end result is us in round 2 whooping up on the next team, sign me up, man. I'm hyped. No. Look, I'll cover the brand, right? But we got to get it right for the game. It's that kind of night, people.
I got
Let's
my
go.
water here. Let's go.
Yeah. Water. Me too. Yeah.
You know what, gentlemen. You know what? When Randall went down, and I was telling everybody when we had clinched that 5th spot, and we clinched it early. That to me was a blessing for Randall. You know, we didn't have to play in the
Agreed.
playoffs. We didn't have to extend nothing. He got extra time to heal it. And this cat is an Iron Man. You know, I mean, he's literally an Iron Man. So I think I kind of like, you know what? He get the rest. Jalen Brunson get the rest. We ain't got to play him the last 3 games to get the 5th spot. We got it locked up. So that was to me was really like a blessing in the sky to sit him down, sit Mitchell Robinson down in New Orleans, sit RJ down. It was just a blessing. So I think they're gonna come in there with a lot of energy tonight. They ain't a tired team. They're gonna come in with a lot of energy tonight, man. And I know they got a big front line down there. But it was interesting to me is for that front line to be that big, they're not a good rebounding team. That's crazy.
Sure.
Obviously, Donovan Mitchell and Garland and Okoro don't really give you nothing on the glass. So I'm looking for the Knicks to still throw 45 rebound, 48 rebound on these guys. And I think my biggest thing, Shaw Powell, is, like I said, if Randall play, he stretched Mobley out to the 3-point line all day. I don't want Randall even going to paint tonight.
Agreed.
Bring Evan Mobley out to that perimeter and RJ Barrett and grind them, go down and make Jared Allen come at them. That go Lob City or that go some easy buckets. We gotta take away their strengths, and that's them 2 big guys down there. But we do gotta kryptonite, Julius Randle. Bring my man out there to that 3-point line and open up that middle. And they just got to go down and play bully ball there. Just go play bully ball. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it could work the other way too as well. But Julius Randle will be dropping 26 on every moment, the average. So I'm not too concerned about it. I just hope that our rebounder come to play tonight. We be all right.
That's the main focus for me this whole series. I'm not worried about the matchups. I think we got guys that could get lit. I think if you want to. If it's Randall and Brunson one game, if it's RJ and Brunson one game, if it's Randall and RJ one game, if it's if it's IQ Grimes and Brunson one game, I think we got so many combinations that we could put out on the floor that could put some numbers on the board. This team right here, man, we got about 6 guys that score in double digits, scoring, and 3 of our guys are high scoring guys, 19, almost 20 points a game plus. So if we could get those guys implemented into the game, pushing the pace, getting these guys on their heels, grabbing some rebounds tonight. The rebounding game is my big thing. I'm not so pressed on matchups per se. The things I'm thinking about is rebounding. The things I'm thinking about is controlling the pace, and the things I'm worried about, but I'm hoping that they can lock in tonight is hitting our free throws. We get to the line about 25 times a night, man. You know what I mean? And if we could get if we could get to the line 25 times tonight and hit 22 out of 25, I believe we can win the first game and the series.
Agreed.
What do you think about G Money? What do you think about that bench tonight, man? Compared to their bench, anyway.
Our bench is deeper. If you're in New York, just if you're the bench, play your game. Don't try to be fancy. It's the playoffs. It's not the regular season. It's a new slate. Don't try to be fancy. Play your game. You know, move the ball, get into transition, find the open man. I want to see the Josh Hart, I Hart combination, or the heart-to-heart combination. You know what I mean? And also, this could be a series for Quigley or even Quinn Grimes to explode. Who knows? So, you know, move the ball, attack the middle, and, you know, share the ball around the horn, and also get into the flushes and steals. If they can do that, if you're the bench, we should be all right, though. Yeah, I'm just watching the Hawks-Celtics game right now. Right now, the Celtics are just putting it on the Hawks right now.
No, I love G Money says it's a Hawks-Celtics game. That ain't no game, man. That's practice for the Celtics right now, man. They're just whooping up on them Hawks.
Yeah. I don't know top team's gonna lose. I think Philly, Boston, and Milwaukee getting out the first round with no problem. We just got to get out the first round against Cleveland. Then we go against Milwaukee. Because I think Miami going to give Milwaukee a better run than people think they are. Miami, the team that been there, done that. They've been there. They ain't no. So you know, the one thing is to get the pressure off you. And I think by getting to the playoffs, now they out of that play-in, the pressure's off Miami now because they done got there. So now they okay. You know what? Everybody probably picking us to lose against Milwaukee anyway, Jigga. I think Miami going there and give them cats a tough run.
And they'll have the defenders of Guardianes to do.
Yeah. So I'm looking at that, but when I look at the series that we up against right now, I think our bench should be, but the coaching is going to be important too because Tom Thibodeau been here, done this before, quite a few times. You know, obviously we know the coach over there, Bickerstaff is a good coach, man. But you know, got a pedigree from his father, being coaching all these years, JB and all that. But I think it's going to be an interesting matchup with him and Tom Thibodeau. It's going to be a chess game going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys said it best. You know, not just as the homer answer as a Knicks fan, but we legit have one of the best benches in all of the NBA.
Yep.
Okay, that's where we have the biggest advantage against the Cavs, right? I saw somebody in the chat said it, right? When Donovan came out and said, man, that pace when Obi was in, that's new for us. And I think, like you said, with Julius getting rest, Brunson resting with the wrists and everything, they all coming back being like, okay, they've heard the noise. They see what people are talking about. I think Julius understands that too. Like, you know what? I'm going to play my game, but maybe I don't have to do that ISO nonstop. Maybe we can focus on that momentum game. With our bench, the heart-to-heart connection, yo, Shah, like you said, when it comes to the rebounds, if Mitch gets in his bag on the offensive rebounds like he has of late, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Okay, with our bench, him grabbing those offensive rebounds all day, we walk away with wins. And guys, on the road, come on, we better on the road than we was at home. So I'm excited that the first two games are away. If they get that momentum up in Cleveland and come back to the Garden, how you doing?
And not to interrupt you, speaking of momentum, the Hawks are gaining momentum right now. They're put within 13, and Badam's may have been able to put within 12. They're down 30.
Yeah. But you know what? For me, man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. The Knicks win tonight, and I'm gonna tell you, you mess around. Sometimes I guess what I'm trying to say is when you beat a team and you kind of got their number, like the Knicks got their number. No, we beat 3-1 in the regular season. We got their number. You know what? And if we beat them tonight, and you don't know what that might do to their psyche. You know what I mean? You don't know what do to the Cleveland psyche. Like, man, we can't beat these cats for nothing. You know what I mean? You know, they beat us 3-1 in the regular season. The first game of the play, they beat us too. They might
in your house.
Yeah, right. They might be like, that could crush. They might go in that second game and lose. Chop out, so they might lose 2, and it can happen. It can literally happen.
It's possible.
Julius.
Yep. Yeah, he playing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now. Yeah, let's get it.
All
right. I don't even want
guys,
to no more.
I appreciate y'all. I just want to stop by. I got to jump on another one. But, you know, it's Knicks all day. I'll make sure to keep tapping in before the games, all right?
You're ready.
Field and myself, what's good? Salute to the Nick Morning Booth. Make sure y'all hit these brothers up, man. Go subscribe to the channel. Check out the content. Do all that good stuff, man. We in the building.
Smash those likes.
Yes, sir. All right, JP. But yeah, man, it's definitely on the popping, man. Real talk, man. It's about to get crazy up in Cleveland. But I'm confident about this team. I ain't wavering from them. I think this team is legitimately good. I mean, they good team. They are good. Yeah. They don't got a bunch of superstar players. They just got some. I think Jalen Brunson will be a superstar in a couple of years. I think he's on the cusp of being a superstar. Because I'm gonna tell you why. If Jalen Brunson get the New York Knicks damn near to the third round after getting the Dallas Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals, that's superstar status you reaching. You know what I mean? You taking a team with Luka to the Western Conference Finals. Now look at the Dallas Mavericks without him. They're in
their popcorns and watching the TVs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, real talk, man. That tells you right there what type of player he is. That's what a superstar player do. He affects your team when you're on him, and when you ain't on, he affects your team. Look at the Dallas Mavericks without Jalen Brunson. They didn't even make the play-in.
Crazy. The Thunder made the play-in. The Thunder.
They were in the Western Conference Finals. So I say all that to say they got Donovan Mitchell, we got Jalen Brunson. You got Darius Garland, we got Julius Randle. You got Mobley, we got RJ Barrett. We good here. You got Okoro, we got Quentin Grimes. We good here. You know what I mean? And Okoro can't do 1/8 of what Quentin Grimes could do with a basketball on the offense side of the ball. Defense, he's nice.
Other than maybe like athleticism, that's it.
Yeah, man. So I'm good, Shy. This thing is gonna be on the popping, man. That's all I can say. I am amped about this thing right here. Salute to everybody in the chat. My man NYC Ball 80 in the building. 08 in the building, man. Eddie, everybody, Aborigine, salute to everybody in the chat, man. You know what it is. Knicks in Cleveland in about another 20 minutes up in Cleveland. First playoff game since 2020-21. We going in there to go put some work in. So let's hope we can go in there and get a pop-up shop, Howard, because I'm ready to do this thing for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I'm caught up watching all this stuff, man. How one thing that I hope that we have tonight is that we have Mike, Mark, and Mike.
No, they're not doing the game. They're not doing the games. Dave Pash, Hubie Brown, Cassidy Hubbard. They're not doing the game.
They're not doing the game tonight?
No.
And that's like three. I thought we was gonna see three Knicks commentating tonight. All right, then, that's what I was hoping.
They might do the game on Friday and Sunday. They might do the game Friday or Sunday.
I know they got to one of them got to do. I hope Mike does every game tonight, man. He needs to be. I hate the one thing that I hate about the playoffs is that MSG gets no burn. You know what I mean? In the playoffs, we do not hear the commentating from a cool guy, Clyde. We don't see Clyde, man. We don't hear nothing from Clyde.
They doing it this year. They got game 1. Clyde and Green got
game 1, game 2, game 3, game 5, game 6, and we don't know about game 7 because if it goes to game 7, that game could be on ABC.
The games are on MSG?
Yeah, games on MSG. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh snap! I'll take it back. There. Let me turn. I'll take it back.
Let me give my man some love. CT, what's popping, my brother? The
streets are buzzing.
What's good, CT, my man? Y'all make sure y'all go hit up the brother CT down there, man. He bringing it live and direct from the streets of Brother New York, man. That's my man. It's good to see you, my brother, man. Real talk. Yeah, man. But let's get it popping, man. It's gonna be interesting. A lot of good matchups. It's gonna be a lot of good schemes going on. A lot of good outthinking, outmaneuvering. I'm seeing who's gonna be on a point of attack. I'm looking at my big thing is the Quentin Grimes against Donovan Mitchell. That's gonna be huge right there.
Mm-hmm.
Last time they played, he dropped 40, but
it was a tough 40.
But yeah, in that second half, Quentin Grimes slowed him down a great deal.
To shut him down, yeah.
Yeah, him and Josh Hart. So I'm really looking forward to that, man. I think we got the defense to slow. I think between Quickly, Grimes, Jay Hart, and them guys, I think we got enough firepower to slow them down from a defensive side of the ball. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to go, man. And if it work out the way I think it's going to work out, then it's just a victory for us, man. So I'm excited about it, man. Let's see how it goes, man. If the Knicks can pull this one off tonight, get to go 1 in Cleveland, go back home to MSG, even they down 1 tie series, put the home court back in our favor. That's the reason why I just want to win there, so we can get the home court advantage back.
Exactly.
That's all it is. If we win in Cleveland, we got the home court advantage, and then it could be a different outcome then. Because I tell you what, the Knicks play some great basketball at the end of the year at MSG compared to the beginning of the year.
Agreed.
great basketball at the end of the year. The only game they really lost when they pretty much wrapped up the 5th seed and they just let everybody rest. But prior to that, they were a good ball at MSG, man. They were once under 500. They got over 500, man. So if we split one in Cleveland, I could see Knicks winning 2 at home.
I think it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, we got their number. We literally got their number. We know how to beat them. So it ain't like it's not like we're gonna go and mess with go to MSG. It's like, damn, what are we gonna have to do to make adjustments to beat these guys? No, we already beat them a couple of times. You know what I mean? So it's like the Knicks know what they gotta do. They prepare for this thing, man. This ain't nothing new to them. They've been doing this all week long, G Money. They've probably been watching the film,
right.
They're getting to shoot the ball. Here's a dangerous thing you might see tonight from me in this whole series. Might be RJ Barrett. Just because he had almost a week and a half
possible.
just to work on the shot. Because when you play game in and game out day after day, you can't get the practice that you need.
He had a week off.
You make no mistake, he can probably shot 1,000 threes already. But let's see how it goes. I think it might be interesting for RJ Barrett.
Possible.
And we will need that against that front line too. You know what I mean?
True. Because they're gonna damn to shoot. They're gonna clog the paint, damn to shoot at the corner. So if you're RJ Barrett, be ready for the catch and shoot, though, and shoot with confidence. Put Arky in shot. Shoot, use the follow through.
Yep. Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, man.
So the 2 games at Madison Square Garden, the Knicks are gonna be MSG is gonna have them.
No, game 3, game 4, ABC will have it, not MSG. Game 3, MSG will have it. Game 4, ABC will have it. What's so crazy? ABC has game 3 too. What's so crazy?
Yeah, I see that. I see you say game 3 ABC and game 4 ABC.
You see, but we have game 3, but game 4 ABC has, but MSG doesn't have game 4. You know.
As long as we get one more Clyde game, and I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Just let Clyde do an ABC game. Come on, I want to see him and Mike Green do an ABC game.
I sure would love to see that, man, because sometimes it just makes the game a little bit more tolerable.
Yeah,
real talk. But it's gonna be fun, man. You know what? I think these cats is gonna go out there and do their thing tonight. I'm just outside about it, man. Let's go in here and get it. D-Rod's got the 4-0. You know, D-Rod's always keep me. I thought I was optimistic. D-Rod's always keep me optimistic, man. So
I would love that.
Yeah, D-Rod's always keep me optimistic. One of the brothers always stay optimistic about the Knicks, man. I'm right with him on that. You know what I mean? But it's good, man. It's a good thing, good feeling. Like I said, right now we could be outside mowing the lawn or cleaning down the patio furniture. Now we about to watch the Knicks in the playoffs. That's what's popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Playoff basketball is like Christmas in the spring.
It is.
I mean, it's like you prepare for this all from October to April. You prepare for this moment. You build a team. You get a good front office, good coaching staff, good head coach for this moment. So the race for the ring continues. No matter what happens in the series, Knicks fans, enjoy the ride. Enjoy this.
Word up.
Enjoy it. We're top 5. Like, Knicks fans need to be grateful, man. We're 5th in the East. Be grateful.
Yeah, man. We came a long way. In 1 year, we turned it, 2-3 years, we turned it around. Tom Thibodeau came here with a 21-win team the year before that. Turned that into 20 more wins than that. You know what I mean? Got us to the playoffs. Took a little a physical injury type thing last year that kind of kept us out of the mix because we was injured a lot. But the next year, he put us right back where we were. Right back in the
12 games now.
12 games up. Yeah, man. So
10 games better. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's some good stuff right there. So let's see, man. Now everything that happened in the regular season is irrelevant now.
Exactly.
It's irrelevant. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing but a memory. You can't even live it no more. Now we got to go a step. It's time to put up now. Put up or shut up. This is where the gritty committee got to step up. They got to do it, man. This is fun, man. The fan, like I said, Sean Powell said he walk everywhere he going in the boroughs. He see orange and blue skies, orange and blue drip,
orange and blue skies, orange and blue skies, orange and blue skies. Stephen A. Fun.
There's no bull crap, man. I've been to every borough, even and not to hate, or even in Staten Island is kind of out here. Like, it's lit like that. So you know what I mean. You go to Brooklyn, Manhattan. You know, you go to I haven't been to the Bronx in a second, but Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, Brooklyn, yeah, it's orange and blue for real, man. And you know, especially in Brooklyn, man, you'd be surprised, you know, because Brooklyn, especially where I'm from in Brooklyn, you know, it's not too far from the Barclays. Ain't so many people still repping the Brooklyn people over there. That's for all the I don't even want to say the name, but it's you know, it's cool, but you still see a whole lot of orange and blue. I thought you knew, man.
Yeah, right. This Nick drip city here. There ain't nobody messing around with. It's all good. You can have your little corner of the globe. Knicks rain in New York. I don't care what Knicks rain in New York. Put it like that. But it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about this thing in another 15 minutes, man. I'm excited, bro. Real talk. You can see the
Let's
energy.
go.
And let's go, man. But overall, we just got to handle our business, man. We got to execute the game plan that Tibbs put out there. Everybody come laser focused. Just play with a lot of energy. That's what it's going to be about. It's about the energy. Play with a sense of urgency, man, tonight, and let your energy level be high, because everything else will take care of itself. You know what I mean? You're gonna need energy to defend Donovan Mitchell. You're gonna need energy to out rebound Jared Allen. You're gonna need energy to slow these cats down. We just got to make sure our energy level is up tonight. And I know these cats are the Yancy, man. I know they dying to play. They probably, man, we won't wait for a minute to do this. So let's hope that they got it locked in tonight, man. Mentally and physically, they're ready to go. And they cross T's, dot I's, and just go out there and play New York Knicks basketball, man. Just stay true to the orange and blue, like Shaw said, and do it for the fan base in the city. Do it for all the Knicks fans who here on these podcasts. Do it for all the Knicks fans who out there, out there in the streets walking with the drip. You know what I mean? Just go out there and just play Knicks basketball, man. This city love this team, and nothing. You don't love them more. You love them more when they win it. So let's go out there and win. You'll really see it pop then. You know what I mean? I see that background orange and blue. That we stay true to that, man. But let's go, man. I'm looking forward. Shot Powell, man, tell me one thing I want you to tell me. Who do you think will be the X factor for the Knicks tonight? Who do you think might be that X factor guy for you?
I mean, I really got two, and I'm going to push both of them real quick. One, I think R.J. Barrett, because I think from the last game that he played, he's been in the gym shooting 3-pointers. I think he elevates his 3-point percentage from that 22% that he had in this season, and I think he gets to about 35 to 40% tonight. I think he's going to be a surprising note from shooting the 3-pointer. They're going to want to leave RJ open. He's shooting horrible from the line. He's going to tear him down from the line. And my second person, and this is for the whole series, I need Mitch to get out there and get 13 points and 15 rebounds tonight, about 3 or 4 block shots. That's what I want to see tonight. Those two guys, right. I really, like I said, I think we have guys, like I said, we have guys that we can multitask with. It might be Grimes and Obi. It might be RJ and Randall. You know what I mean? We got a couple of definite guys that we have that can put the ball in the basket. All that I'm worried about is the possibles that we always talk about that come in and really play the basketball really well. My main focus, and I've been banging this out the whole season long, control the pace, grab your rebounds, and when you get to that free throw line, hit your free throw shot. We need to be in these playoffs from this game on at least 84%. And surprisingly enough, as bad as we talk about the Knicks and free throws, their free throw percentage for the season was about 76%. Go figure. Go figure. I'd have never thought that.
What about you, G Money? Who's your X factor for the day, man?
My X factor is Emmanuel Quigley. My X factor is Emmanuel Quigley and Josh Hart. If you Quigley, get into the open lane like usual. Use your dribble pull up, your floater, get into the lane at will. Get into the foul line like he's been doing all year. Don't try to bail out the catch for shooting long threes and get into the pass lanes. For Josh Hart, he's been our dog all year. Just rebound, defend, hit your wing three, and just play make though.
Yeah. For me, my two, I'm like shot. Mine is Quentin Grimes and Obi Toppin. They go my two X factors. I gotta see Quentin Grimes put pressure on, man, but I don't want Obi Toppin to lose that energy that he had when Julius Randle went down, because I want to see him maintain that same level of urgency, man. Don't feel like Julius Randle now is here that you're gonna have to tell back. Nah, go out there, because he was playing good before Julius Randle went down. He just was starting to turn the corner, Obi Toppin. So that's a good. Well, even before Julius Randle got hurt, Obi was playing some good basketball at the backup. But now, if you keep playing good basketball, you ain't got to afford Julius Randle to even play 30 minutes right now until we get really good, better. So I'm looking at Obi Toppin tonight, man. If he can really come out there with and get it going, and it takes the pressure out of having to run Julius Randle back out there if we don't need him. You know what I mean? And maybe cut down on some rest for my man. So I'm really excited about that, man. And then obviously Quentin Grimes, the amount of pressure he's going to have on him to try to defend Donovan Mitchell going to be huge for the Knicks. You know what I mean? Because even if Mitchell get his, but the man thing is make him shoot a terrible percentage getting it. Like if he going to get 40, make him be the percentage that took so many shots to get 40. You know what I mean? And I think that's good enough for me. You know what I mean? Because I don't care if you score 40 and you lose. I don't care. So, but I think Grimes got to be that dude. And I think he got to continue knocking down that 3-point shot. He been lighting it up from downtown, man. He's that dude down that we was hoping to see at the beginning of the season. But we got him at the right time, the last quarter of the season. So he really started getting it popping for us. So with all the hoopla I've been talking about quickly and them in the trades and everything like that, see, there's a lot of storylines to this game, you know, in this series. Especially the trade scenario with Donovan Mitchell to New York, and now you're going to Cleveland, blah, blah, blah. Him and quickly cool like that, him and Josh Hart cool like that. But you know what? You can be cool all you want, but we need these W. We only you can keep like friendship stuff to the side after this until the season series is over. But let's see how we do. I really got them two guys as my X factor because I think we're gonna need them. I think everyone we talked about, we all need them. But just from my perspective, I think we really need Grimes to if you can make it hard on him. Or somebody can make it hard on Darius Garland and give a good chance because you think about it, they don't have no top dog scorers but them two. I mean, two guys who literally can get you buckets with the ball in their hand. Other than Caris LeVert, he's kind of inconsistent. But other than them two dudes, Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, them the cats that literally going to go out there and get you your 20 points. So if you could take one of them out of the equation, I think the Knicks got a good chance to win this series easy. One of them you got, and obviously Donovan Mitchell he ain't gonna be taken out, so you got to make it hard on Darius Garland. And if we can do that, I think it'll be all right. But I'm looking fun. That's a Francisco. None of them. Not Garland or the Donovan Mitchell checking them, and then neither one of them checking Brunson neither. That's why I got this series pretty much a wrap. Them cats don't defend the basketball, man. They just don't. Not them two. Either they put in, but they're not good defenders. That's why Brunson dropped 48 on them. Straight up. So I don't know what else to say about that, but I think it's gonna be fun, man. Listen, we gonna get out here in a few for y'all can get locked in, get your nourishment, get your game prep on, all that good stuff. We're gonna get out in about 2 minutes, man. I'm gonna let the panel go around because I know everybody get ready to get settled in and check down because it's gonna be on, man. And I know my brother Sean's gonna be screaming at you in the chat, man. So you keep that phone plugged up.
Yeah, you're already.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, G Money, man, give me some thought before we get out of here, man. Tell me what you think of how it's gonna go. Give me a prediction and what you think how it's gonna go today.
It's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna say New York wins 110-108. New York wins 110-108. It's gonna be a close game. I think Randall's gonna play. It's gonna be a back and forth type of game. Both teams, Cleveland's their first playoff run since 2018, first playoff run without LeBron since 1998. So both the jitters may happen early, but I think both teams will settle down. But I think New York's a better team. We have a better bench. We have a better point guard. We have a better power forward. Better small forward. But I think Knicks win this game 110-108. And I think my player of the game, other than Jalen Brunson, I think this game. I think this could be a Quentin Grimes type game. I think Grimes might have a big game today.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on that with pretty much, like I said, this team they defense minded, but I think we got enough firepower to no matter what happens, we good. I'm gonna go 113. 113, 107.
Yeah.
113.
Yeah.
107.
I'm right in the mix with you guys, man. And like I said all season, man. Control that pace, grab these rebounds, and hit our free throws. I think the Knicks 110-105 today.
All right, yeah. Hey, Francisco, come on, get in your feelings, my brother. Well, I know what you got to do, but get in there. We need that. Go get in your feelings, man. Come on now. But listen, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Good game all around. To the chat and everybody, thanks for coming in, man. Jigga Man, Porto, CT, thank you for coming in the chat as well. Salute to the whole chat as always, man. You cats is the best up in there. You know what it is. Norican, Francisco, Eddie Alvarez, you name it, man. Y'all was up in here tonight, man. Salute to everybody, man. Peace to the God of our wives, Aboriginal Randy, my man. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all have fun, enjoy the game, man. It's gonna be fun. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, running out the door. Say no more. And we'll see you cats Tuesday. They'll be popping up in there, man. And we'll see how it goes, man. So until then, G Money, Sha, Divine, the chat. Let's go get it. Go New York, go New York, go. Let's get it.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Get it. Let's go. Peace. Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that you don't care for hyperbole, we straight fact. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books. As they cook my game plan, then my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And city decks on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.